Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Of course, fellow Nigerians around the world, it's still George Onyibe. And of course, this very morning, I want us to look at a message I simply titled, Learning from the Wike versus Saga. Yes, you see, we have found ourselves in a dire situation. We found ourselves in a position where our life must be redefined. It's been over 100 years. We have been walking on the same path. And believe me, we have learned from the failure and the success of others who has come before us. And hopefully, those who will come after us will learn from our failure and our success in the end. But the truth that cannot be overemphasized in the end is all this extensive knowledge, understanding, revelation, inspiration we have acquired as a result of success and failure, as a result of war and peace, as a result of conflict and its resolution. Where has it led us to? It's not about going to school to acquire certificates. It's about what you intend to achieve by going to school and acquiring that certificate. It's not about the money or wealth you have accumulated. It is about the healing that this wealth can bring to the world around you. It is not about the insult, the propaganda. It is about the morality you are able to change. And sometimes most of you do not understand the mindset behind our message. But our happiness is that those who have ear, now they are hearing. I mentioned Saga and Wike Saga, and I added it, influence by Igbo Biafra. Should I have to remind you about Nigerian status quo, a country that is very wealthy, endowed with natural resources, and of course human capacity, but a country for some reason has made the life of her total populace miserable, except you indulge in fraudulency. But these are good people. And so for the few criminal-minded ones, we're going to jeopardize the future of the next generation of our people. But quite unfortunate and pathetic, because in a time like this, other countries around the world are looking for ways to secure their own future. And then we are looking for ways to conquer ourselves, to manipulate ourselves, to subjugate ourselves. But it's quite unfortunate. None of you will survive. None of you will succeed. And so the earlier you all begin to think wise, the better for all of us. Let me create a scenario so you will understand where I'm driving to this morning. You see, there is a film known as Coming to America. I watched that film very long ago in the 80s. And there are so many comedies in like manner. But the message was clear. You don't play your best card first. Because if you understand the mindset behind Coming to America, you will know that it's not just about searching for true love and somebody that will respect you for who you are. It's not about it. The moral lesson I derive from that very program and all the articles like that is that it enables you to be prepared for the people you are dealing with. And that is why I say, when you meet people, do not play all your cards. Some people will respect you because you are very rich. Once they know you are a poor man, they will destroy you. They will have nothing to do with you. And so in their own calendar, they don't near poor people. Maybe they have been listening to motivational speaker that tells them the kind of people you move with determines where you get to. It's okay. And some people cannot be your friend except they have something to benefit from you. And for different reasons, people are close to you. You see, whether they break you, whether they make you, whether they destroy you, depend on the card you play for them. Don't let them see the totality of you, because they will break your heart. And now, coming to the issue of Wike and Fubara, I just want the people of the South to prepare their mind. You don't need to play all your cards and observe the mind game that the Igbo Biafra people are playing with us. You see, when I work with IPOB, I expect what I got. And you see, they can't break my heart. But I pity them because they are predictable, and that is pathetic. I was reliably informed that I will be betrayed by the Igbo Biafras. And I told those people, these are new generation. But I had it at the back of my mind. I was told everything that will happen to me. My elders told me. I said I will give it a try. And then, before you know, everything began to unfold. As you speak, watch Igbo Biafra people. They will soon come to this platform. You know them by their comments. You hear Onyi Biribe, Ifulefu, criminal, armed robber, idiot, useless man. But it's unfortunate in their heart of heart. They know I am not anything of this such. And what if I am? What do they intend to gain? And so you see, they can't break my heart. They made me stronger. I didn't play my card. They did not know I can be this resistant. Now they cannot practically thought that I will fuzzle away. But believe me, I have not even started. And I will outlive all of them. And so you see, they have a very long journey to embark on. But the point is, they, on the other hand, have played all their card. And what they are supposed to do now is to begin to retrace their step. But they're not doing anything. Now the Kano have been shouting for Biafra for over a decade now. And there are other people glamoring the marginalization of Undigbo, the terrorization and militarization of Igbo land. All these are game. And each time they play this game, they always get what they want. I have told you, we are waiting for the creation of additional 31 states in Nigeria. That is when we will open up the next chapter. And so Nigerians who are listening should understand how they function. Your Biafra agitation, your obedient movement, whatever hopeless movement they have, it's all about feeding on the misery of the people of the South. And that is why we are not fast to say anything yet. Believing that after the creation of this 31 states, the government of the day should also ensure that the bill, the tax reform bill, pushes through, so that all of us can go and hustle in our space. Let us know the richest tribe in Nigeria. Because I don't believe that selling drug or prostitution, human trafficking, organ trafficking, I do not believe that stealing by trick is how to create wealth. Solving by problem, solving people's problem is actually the way to go when it comes to wealth making. And when we are responsible to funding our nation, I will see how you come and sell fake drug in my community, and we will be looking at you. I will see how you come and misbehave, and we'll be looking at you. I know you are not getting it, but let us come back home. We all know Wike, the Minister, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, who is Ikwere man. He was the immediate past governor of Rivers State, for those of you Africans who do not know him. And yet there is another man called Sim Fubara. He is the immediate governor of Rivers State, a very close friend of Wike. In fact, Sim Fubara to be the governor of Rivers State today is because Wike put his strength behind him. But of course, they had their misunderstanding, which is normal. There is no way two people who have sense in order can work together without misunderstanding. It is part of life. But maturity comes how they handle it at the end. Two people who have their brain is intact, two people who are reasoning cannot live in a room without having problem. It is impossible. But then, how they handle that misunderstanding is what brings about maturity. And so Wike and Sim have problem. And ever since then, we see Igbo Biafra going behind, looking for how to use Sim Fubara to destroy Wike. We know those body language. But it was not necessary to begin to talk about it until I went to the Twitter handle yesterday, as usual, to look at the lies that are going on there. And I saw one Igbo Biafra man, China Sanguru of IPOB. That should be Asia Continental Rep. I'm a member of the fraudulent criminal DOS of IPOB. He made a post and said that Wike is still on his Twitter handle. Invariably, he was saying that Wike said he's going to destroy Sim Fubara because Sim Fubara want to unite Igbo people. And many of you who say you are Igbo, Wike is your enemy, so Sim is your friend. But the last time I checked, you said Wike is Igbo, Sim is Igbo. And the last time I checked, both of them are under Obako Ikwere. I'm coming. So China Sanguru, who says Igbo man that have sense, a Biafra Igbo for that, is making such a post. But does it mean people of the South don't have mouth to speak for themselves? Oh, sorry, we are different ethnic group. Okay, does it mean Ikwere people now do not have the mouth to speak for themselves? Oh, sorry, Opobo is not Ikwere. Does it mean Opobo people cannot speak for themselves? And now Rivers State have lost their voice. Now, who speaks for us? It boils down to that, and I am telling you people, not until we have a voice that speaks for us, our destiny will be close. But you see, we won't let them do that. And little things they use to upset the balance and manipulate us, those are the work we are here to expose. And so China Samuru, he can delete it. We have screenshot it already. That Wike want to destroy Fubara because Fubara want to unite with the Igbo people. Let us come back a little bit. The additional governors you want in your 5 plot of land, they have given it to you. This we know already. This manipulation of we want to go, we know where it's all going to. Igbo Biafra people, you have what you want already. But why are you so desperate to destroy other ethnic groups? And now let's look at them critically. Fubara is Opobo man. And he say he's Igbo. And then let him be now. If he's Igbo, let him be now. But how can you equate the misunderstanding they have? And now you are dragging it to that Wike want to destroy Fubara. I thought both of them are Igbo from your own unity begging. And so now you want to unite with Opobo people. And then use Opobo people to destroy Ikwere people. Let's assume Opobo is not Ikwere. So what exactly are you people looking for? The era of Africans recolonizing Africa, it's over. You people will not understand what I'm telling you. You know, when fingers stay like this at times, it will be scratching the bumble. Until it touch it, it will not stop. That's just that parable. You see all these things you people are fingering us. You will get that thing you want to touch. You will touch it, and maybe you will rest. Now, let me explain further. Around 2014, when the Kanu madness started newly, we were going out on the streets everywhere in Nigeria. In fact, one of the major protests outside the Aba High School, the Anambra protest, it came up. One of the major protests that we embarked on was the protest from Agbo to Enugu. We protested from Agbo, Uromi Junction, in crowd, past front of the police station, from there and trek from Delta State to Enugu. But what was it all for? Let's leave it. But do you know in the South, South, and Southeast that actually came and said we are Biafra? Do you know there is no place we have protested that they did not kill us? River State was a safe haven for IPOB. Delta State was a safe haven for IPOB. Most of you will not know that Nnamdi Kanu, we hide him inside Delta State. I'm coming. So all this time he's running his mouth. We hide him inside Delta State because even his Southeast, they would have destroyed him. Let him finish his amnesty and come back. But then, each time we want to do protest, River State did not harass us. Delta State did not harass us. They are just looking at us as misguided youths. And I see today truly that we were misguided youth. And we loved Wike. I still have so many of Nnamdi Kanu broadcast where he was praising Wike. He said, Wike is a warrior. But along the line, President Muhammadu Buhari sanctioned Wike and Okowa. Most of you don't know. They begin to see Wike as a sponsor of Biafra. I know a lot of things that happened there. Wike have to introduce body language as if it's not part of us. And even though it's not part of us, he really does not want to be against us. Because somewhere along the line, it is our right to self-determination. But that our right must not encroach to another person. I remember during the Donald Trump inauguration rally we had in Rivers State, even the Nigerian DSS contacted us on that very day around Waterline in Port Harcourt. They called the then head of volunteer, and I was there because we actually don't have personality. And I knew the people were DSS. They know this crowd were controlled by the volunteers. Then they were not unknown gunmen. Then they were not criminal. Then they were people who wanted to protect their people. 99.9% of them have been destroyed by Nnamdi Kanu. The DSS told us, we are not against your protest. Please, do not block the 2 lane. If you are following one lane, follow one lane so that we can control the vehicles to use the other lane. The person, and now call that guy and say, what are those people telling you? Because, we have to suspect each other. How can a head of a volunteer in Rivers State be talking to DSS people? Or does he want to set us up? I called him. I said, what are you discussing with those people? He said, this is what they said. I told him it's the right thing. I said, mobilize the rest volunteer. Even this one lane, we can't block it. Let's not block the road. Our own is to show our presence, not to disturb the society. Because some people can be on emergency. They are going to the hospital. We will kill those people. And it was when we couldn't cause havoc. Let me tell you this thing so you understand. We couldn't cause havoc. We refused to block River State down. That is when Nnamdi Kanu activated another group. Because most people don't know IPOB are two groups under Nnamdi Kanu. David Njoko is the state coordinator of one group. And then the antagonist group was Tonufare, directed by Amarachi Ibe. And then when they discover, because they will be watching us on the Facebook, no casualty. That is when they have to ask Amarachi group of Tonufare, what do they call themselves? Frontier, and all those other criminals to march and disturb the road. And so when we were around Garrison, those of you who know Port Harcourt, we start seeing online, they are killing our people. They are killing our people. I made a call and said, who gave those people instruction to march from that place, as we call it? They say it's Amarachi. Who gave Amarachi order? It's Nnamdi Kanu. Like I told you, all they want you to do is come and protest. They will kill you for nothing. Come protest again now. But why am I saying this? Wike made sure we were not messed up. There are many instances you will see the army ready to shoot aside, but they won't shoot. And the information we have had is that Wike say, don't shoot until my men verify that they are threats. So those army are ready to shoot. But what do? They will wait for the governor's order. Wike was a good man. Wike was a holy man. Nnamdi Kanu was praising him. But then with time, Wike and every other moral individual know Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Because they have started infiltrating other community. Then don't they rule us so Biafra never come? Let me tell you the aspect of Ukowa most of you don't know. Because of the free hand we have in Delta State, the first sanction was Ukowa was removed, and there have to be a re-election. And that is why I thank my people in Delta State. The George, Urobo, Shekiri, all of you. They did not back down. And so Ukowa being reinstated after the rerun was because nobody said no, he's the one we want. And that is why Sheriff is there, nobody is saying noise. I thank Delta people for that level of maturity anyway. And so Muhammad Buhari switched to another turn to shut down Asaba Airport. Do you know the complaint? That the runway was too narrow. A newly constructed airport by some of the most advanced engineering minds, civil engineering minded Nigerian people have. Foreigners and Nigerians alike now construct a modern airport with a tiny runway. But of course, it is government power. But I do not know, they have not expanded that runway, but Asaba Airport is still working with that. But all this was silent body language. Telling Wike, for instance, and Ukowa of Delta State, that you people are IPOB sympathizers, and Nigeria will not take it lightly with you. And then, Wike and others who know begin to see that the IPOB, there is something about them. We begin to see kidnapping. We begin to see different crime that are coming up. Begin to hear people like Double Lion, Double Heart, the Ninja Man, Dragon, different name. They started killing police. They started burning down police station. They started killing army. They started kidnapping, raping, maiming, naming. You name them. And there was this instance, they went to Obigbo, massacred army people, roasted them like suya. Why do I use suya? Because some of them, they cut their body. This thing they are doing to their people, and sample their body on a suya stand. My brother, we are all Nigerian now. Hausa, will you want them to do that to your people? Yoruba, will you want them to do that to your people? Igbo, I know you people are doing it to your people already. Are you happy about it? It was an eyesore. By then, we already know we have left IPOB. We already know it's a criminal organization. And then the military invited Wike. Wike saw for himself. But do you know, till today, many people did not recover from what happened. You know what the military will do. And so this Igbo Biafra were thinking that Wike will still weigh into the matter and shut the army down. No, now. And Wike told the security agent, you have to bring this situation to control. You know what that means? The army unleashed, they want to revenge. You know how they behave. Kill one army, that community will come down. That is Nigerian military mentality. Just kill one army. In that very community, both the guilty and the innocent, you will understand where it is written in the Declaration of Independence that the blood of the guilty and the innocent will be used to refresh the tree of liberty. Just kill one army so you understand. Whether you are innocent, whether you are guilty, as far as you are within that environment, may the Lord be with you. And so the army did what they know how to do best. And the Igbo elite did not bother. Some of them to find out what is happening. It was on social media by the same China Sanguru. Oh, they are killing Igbo people. Wike is killing Igbo people. Wike is killing Igbo people. That is where Wike become enemy of Igbo. The Igbo governors came to meet Wike and questioned him through Ohaneze Igbo. He said, why are you killing our people? Igbo governors came to see Wike. And when they saw the horrible atrocity of Igbo people in the name of Biafra, they were going back with pampas. They were catching cold. So because Wike did not allow you to destroy River State, what did they do? They start using Chibuike Amechi because he has misunderstanding with Wike. But Chibuike Amechi can't pull that shot in River State. And Ikwere people will not kill themselves over their two brothers. So he didn't sell. And Chibuike Amechi, as a wise man, retired to Abuja and maintained his duty post. After all, he's no longer the governor. And so in the last lap of Wike being the governor of River State, he has had 90% Igbo people seeing him as killer of Igbo. But these Igbo Biafra people still want to get back to him. And the only option they have now is send Fubara. But let me tell you, if you think Wike is a demon, just step on the toe of Saint Fubara so that you will know that that guy is truly Agoturumbe. You people who don't have sense, let Saint Fubara have access. Just 10% of Wike, you will know Wike is angel. But the point now is, why are you people trying to hyper hatred between Wike and Saint Fubara? As far as I'm concerned, Wike has no right interfering in the governance of River State. I bleaded with him in many times, indirectly, my broker. He really does not have that right. But then, he's a River State indigene. But then, they believe based on this strife, let them use Sam. And if truly Sam is the one who told Igbo people that he wants to unite Igbos, that is why Wike is fighting him, then Sam Fubara will be having many enemies. Enemy of the people. Because Ikwere said they are not Igbo. And any Ikwere person who wants to be Igbo can be Igbo. Anybody uniting us is a threat to our existence. Sam Fubara should know this. And Yoma people say they are not Igbo. I was the one on Radio Biafra telling you we are Igbo. I am Igbo. I love Igbo. But today now, I tell you I am not Igbo. Why don't Sam Fubara respect this? Because those who have done it already will regret it. We pray that when the hour of their regret will come, they cannot be swept under their feet, but rather become a primordial influence that will energize and motivate the next generation of our people to stick on their identity. I regret every minute why I joined Biafra agitation. But this regret, I will use it to deliver the next generation. Only those who don't have brain will follow Biafra agitation from south-south or southeast, as we have geopolitical zone today. Except they're doing it for the money. So if people like my senator, Nedi Nwoko, people like my senator, John Mbata, are doing this because of what they think they will benefit, I have no issue with them. They can be Igbo. But they should not generalize. All of us are not Igbo. So why will Wike want to kill one man? Has Wike killed John Mbata? Senator John Mbata now is the leader of Ohaneze Igbo, Wike brother. Wike has not killed him. And now he's a Opobo man, who is also part of Ikwere that Wike want to kill because he want to unite Igbo. And why is Igbo so desperate to unite all of us? I thought you wanted more governor. Now they have turned your 5 states. It's going to become 9 states now. No, 7 plus 5. It's going to become 11 states now. Is it the land you want? What exactly do you want? Why not let Yoruba people make that post? Why not allow Salsa people to talk about it? Why are Igbo people trying to protect their interests to the detriment of our people? And our people are not seeing it. Because when you finish looking at the comment section, uncompleted building, useless man, most of you don't know what you are saving you from. You will know. But it will be on record that from this uncompleted building, we will bring your waves upon waves of sword to nothing. This is where we will hold you. And so, people of South, those of you from River State, very good friends and allies of Saint Fubara, tell Saint Fubara to move away from Igbo Biafra people. Or those people who are promising to support him. Because the first place they will conquer is that Opobo. The first place they will conquer, if they had the privilege, is that Opobo. Tell Saint Fubara to face River State. We all love him. We all love him. We are solidly behind him. He's our man. But you see, if he bring Igbo mentality, any of our governor or politician that bring Igbo mentality into our region, at least for now, South region, my brother, mene take care of us. One way along the line, Karma will visit all of you. Because no moral person will do that. For so many reasons, I cannot outline on this broadcast. Igbo people, you can't relax. Of course, you know something is cooking. But don't take any of these Igbo activities in our place for granted. And your people, if you like, relax. Be fooling yourself. Okwe makwana anya aburu ofu ogbo. Anyị bụ ofu na-ekwe mana anya aburu ofu ogbo. And so what is your problem? What is your problem? Age has a role to play. And position have a role to play. Let me digress. There was issue going on in my family. Just as we planned for my father's burial. I have a cousin. And then I have an uncle. My cousin is older than my uncle. And he wants to control my uncle because he's older than my uncle. And I told him, bro, it's true you are older than my uncle and you are older than me. But you are my cousin. Bro, you are my cousin. You can't give order what happened in my father's compound. I am my father's first son. You are your father's first son. You give that order in your father's compound. You see my father's compound, I tell you what happened. I said, but you see my uncle, he's my father's brother. I will give him that respect. So if you can't respect my uncle because you are older than him, I will not respect you. And now it's not about age. It's about the role they play in our individual life. Why can't Igbo people, Ohanese Igbo, Alaibo Development Union, World Igbo Congress, why can't they begin to build outlets where they can form romance with our king, with our monarch then? They will not need to be jumping up and down on social media like Scalewa, uniting their father and their mother. It is our king that will call us to order. Have you no get them? You never get them. But the more you are doing this thing, trying to instigate one ethnic group against each other within this South-Side geopolitical zone, we will not leave you. I know you understand it. They hear about now. You are hearing everything. But you don't know if there is Igbo. I have used more than 7 different types of Igbo, even in one communication. Maybe you will understand it. Leave South alone, Southeast. If it doesn't concern us, we don't talk about you. When you drag us in, we will respond to you. Have you seen us talking about North Central, Northeast, Northwest? Have you seen us talking about? Only when we talk on neutral ground. Because those people, they still need us to save them. When we talk about, what do you call it, Southwest, only on condition that we are going to save them. I think this man is just passed on. Adebanjo. Why did I even pay attention to Adebanjo, the leader of Afeni Ferry? Why? Those days we were doing Biafra honorably. He invited me to his house. I still have on his birthday, he invited us. But Pato Tommy was there. He wanted to know what is your people's problem. When all these people saw now, they can't use a common criminal. All of them disassociated. Why I'm saying this is, don't play all your card. Saint Fubara. Don't let them dictate how you feel. Saint Fubara. You don't know them as much as Wike know these Igbo Biafra people. And for those of us who are your spectators, if you are our politician who's supposed to save us, choose to sell us, don't worry. God will be with all of us. What is difficult here to understand? That Nigeria has fashioned us in such a way that all of us should go and help yourself, go and help yourself. Igbo have not helped themselves, they want to help us. What is difficult to understand? How many times have Southwest people called Southeast to come and help them settle quarrel between their governors? How many times has North Central called Southeast to come and help them settle their matter? Why is Southeast trying to settle our matter? And it's of no concern to you because you are from Southeast. And what I'm doing is a hate speech. But at the end of the day, your target is to feed on the misery of our people. Your target is to take advantage of us and the guys that, yes, we are all the same. You are Igbo, you are this Igbo. What have we benefited? I was from the Midwestern region. I could tell you that everything we benefited on that Midwestern region, almost 70% of it was the benevolence of a single man, Obafemi Awolowo. It is the kindness of Obafemi Awolowo. Almost all of us in the era of the Midwestern region, Bender State, almost all of us went on free education. Out of the kindness of Obafemi Awolowo, about should I say almost 70%, let me not lie, of all the schools in Edo and Delta State as we speak today was built under the government of Ambrose Ali. Who was guiding him? Who was supporting him? Yoruba man. What have we benefited from the Southeast or the Old Eastern region as Midwest? What? They looted the central bank. They use us and dump us as they wanted to use me and dump me. And each time you complain, you become enemy. They hate Igbo, they hate Igbo, hey, what Igbo. This is the game they've been using on us. River people, put eye for this unity beggar. Biafra agitation has pulled the shot. They will have what they want. Igbo unity beggar is meant to destabilize us completely. And somewhere along the line, some of you will begin to feel that we cannot survive without the Igbo. We begin to form alliance because they have presence on the matrix. They have influence on the matrix. This is because they started this journey before us. But believe me, we have started already. We will alter every digital figure on that matrix until everybody know the truth. And some of you, had I know, will be your end lamentation. So understand, it is not the hatred of anybody that drives us, but trying to be ourselves. This is what we want. Ordinarily, we have a lot of things to teach the next generation. But how can your house be on fire and you are pursuing rats? Oh, this rat, he kill my cloth. He won't tear my cloth, make her kill and force. Before you come back, that fire will destroy even your cloth that made you want to kill the rat. So why Africa must unite? Let's repair here. Where your own is even being destroyed. And so if you are in Nigeria, listen to me. You see this mentality that have made many of you to derail because we are Nigeria. My brother, begin to delete it. Begin to delete it. Oh, I am Hausa. But my God, we are Nigeria. You are Hausa because your people had the privilege to control the government of the day and wield all the power to the advantage of your people. That is the only way it makes you are more superior than me, which is a sin in itself. Oh, we are the Yoruba, we are the majority. It's a lie. This is because your people has had their own fair share of one Nigeria, and that's make you more superior than me. And the most miserable one, we are the Igbo, the richest tribe in the world, the educated people. This is a lie, a blatant lie. This is only possible because we choose to live under your shadow for a very long time. And now you're threatening everything that holds us together. But to what end? What do you want to benefit? Somebody go and ask China Sanguru and Igbo Biafra. What do they want to do to Wike now? Now we agree, Wike want to kill Fubara because he want to unite with Igbo. So what will you do to Wike? You will kill him or you will instigate us against him. And for Fubara, nobody will save you. We are the one that will save you. But you don't need to be saved by anybody. If Fubara know how many people that love him, he will just take pop champagne and begin to sleep. Fubara, if river people don't love you, forget about the tribe. Forget about these things they are trying to do to you. If river people don't love you, my guy, by now, you go down adjust the hole for your bet. But be rest assured, river people love you, Fubara. They love you. They just don't want to wheel into the difference between you and your former boss. You are your personal person. Don't let Igbo people take advantage of this misunderstanding to blackmail you. What is the size of Opobo? How can Opobo unite we that you say we are Igbo and we are not Igbo? So if Fubara is from Opobo, what the whole Opobo, both Opobo and Opobo Nkoro, is it up to 3,000 square meters? This is not to disrespect anybody. There is uniting Igbo. Even Ned Nwoku, what is how many square meters is his community? You see, where we come from, we have king. And when our king begin to talk about any issue, it is easy for us to. But if they don't agree, it can't work. That is why the Anyoma ethnic group agenda project has not worked. Because by the time our king come, this is why we say, but my own ancestors come from Benin. And we forbid it in Benin. Let us go and review it. The next meeting, the other one, we say, but my own ancestors come from a gala. And we don't do that in a gala. How do we balance it now? Considering that the Benin people have issue with it. And we now have another agenda. And then you now come and see another people say we are from Yoruba. How do we do it? Because we don't do this one. And then another people come and say, yes, we are from Igbo. But this one now, it doesn't favor us well. And another people will come out and say, yes, we have a job blood in us. How do we go about it? Not until we grow to the level of maturity and build a platform that will enable all of us to coexist without destroying each other. That is what makes that project to linger. But a project that has not even been concluded, somebody will stand on top of it and dictate my future, the future of my next generation. My brother, to what end? What are you people looking for? I know this broadcast is not making sense to many of you. But if not for some reason, we will allow them to have our way. And then maybe years later on, our children will begin to cry that we did not do what we have done. We may have become ancestors by then. We can do very little for them. And so when we fight for our people here while we are alive, even as their ancestors, we will know where to start from, even without having to consult the living. Because in life and in death, we are not going anywhere. We are with you. And so for Rivers people, put attention to that rubbish. When we told you, watch this Igbo unity people, most of you don't believe. Go and check activity of Igbo unity beggars. Check out activity of Igbo Biafra. So if you support obedient movement and you say you are Igbo man, if you support unity beggar, you say you are Igbo man, then you are a Biafra man, including obedient movement. All of you are Biafra people. And we will generalize it for all of you. You need to move back from this. We are not against Ohaneze Igbo, but any Ohaneze Igbo that is with any of this movement, you are Biafra man. And you are the people we are talking about. I'm not against World Igbo Congress. But if I see them with Biafra people, all of you are the Igbo we are talking against, including Igbo development, you know. We have no issue against you people because you're actually protecting your people. And what these Igbo Biafra people are doing on that different platform, you won't allow any other tribes to do that to you. You people will lament because you have the voice and call Nigerians to demand for illegal justice, even when there is no supposed to be justice. This is where I bring this broadcast to an end. I'll go to the comment section, receive one or two insults, and then let's go back and be watching them. You know, I love insults because that's all they have to do. I see Achoibe. I greet you here, my brother. Good morning. I see one Igbo Biafra. I see Ancestry. Say good morning. Honorable Onyibe, I greet you. I see Flush Out. You say Onyibe, go and rest, please. You are biased. The Flush Out, that is Igbo mentality. When you know what they know, they will say you are a bad person. And let me tell you something about me. I don't do juju for people because it will not work or it will backfire me. And anybody who do juju for me, if you see this truth, you will hear it. Of course, you are a Flush Out already. Let's see. We love insult. Flush Out, look for a good insult. You say you are a double standard man. With no God for the compliment, Flush Out. But you are Igbo man. Flush Out, you are Igbo man. And we can see your quality. We can see your integrity. So Flush Out, your insult is not making impact. Look for good insult. You can't stay your place. You want to unite your father. Why is it? You want to unite your father. Why you want to unite your father? Everybody's Igbo. Now no go rest. From Biafra, you go to unity begging, you go to obedient movement. No go rest. What are you people looking for? And the miserable aspect is, nobody disturb you in your southeast. But you are interfering, instigating, manipulating, hypnotizing. Drop your insult on comment section. My happiness is that my Nyoma people know what I'm talking about. Abo no, Osimiri no, Ndokwa no, Anyocha no, Ikwere no, South no, Benin no, Akwa Ibom no. Everybody now in the Sasa, everybody have known the truth. Now the rest thing remaining is that you have to deal with it. Have a pleasant day.